There are going to be a lot of things coming your way this decade. There's going to be a need for you to be able to adapt. You are going to need to be ready. First of all, there are going to be a lot of changes coming your way, and I want you to make sure that you are taking care of yourself as we approach as we enter 2020 and a new decade. I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to make sure that, listen, that your finances are the way they need to be, that your physical body is in the condition it needs to be in, that your mental health is in the condition it needs to be in, that spiritually you're where you need to be. And I'm going to come back to that in a little bit, teaser alert, when we get to number 3, so I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that one right now. But I want you to take care of yourself because, listen, there are going to be a lot of things coming your way this decade. There's going to be a lot of changes. I'll talk to you more about that in a little bit. There's going to be a need for you to be able to adapt. You are going to need to be ready. I want you to take care of yourself. I want your checkbook to be in a good place. I want you to be eating right. I want you to be exercising, getting enough sleep. I want to make sure that there's margin in your life so that you have time to do the things that you want to do. I want to make sure that you're happy, that you're finding fulfillment in your life work. You've got to have this stuff right if you're going to set yourself up for a new decade. All right, number 2, here's a second thing for you. You're going to have to learn how to avoid distractions because there are going to be a ton of distractions coming your way. And one of the things that the enemy will use in your life like nothing else is distractions. And if he can get you distracted, and if he can get you discouraged, and if he can get you off mission, if he can get you off path, off direction, off course, he's got you exactly where he wants you. Okay? So and as we approach a new decade, there will be more distractions, I promise you, than ever. More distractions than ever. You need to be ready for it. Number 3, I want to make sure that you are staying close to the Lord as we approach a new decade. Stay close to the Lord. Listen, what you are doing is so important. And I'm convinced going into a new decade that the role of a children's pastor, the role of a children's ministry leader is only going to elevate in importance. There is already more of a demand than there is a supply for children's pastors. That's why we have kidmensearch.com. Okay, there are a lot of churches out there looking for children's pastors. And it's only going to increase in the next decade. But here's the thing. I want you, I don't want you to be a public success and a private failure. I don't want you to fail morally. I don't want you to fall from ministry. I want you to stay so close to the Lord as we approach a new decade. Stay close. Stay in His Word, as I challenged you earlier. Pray. Make sure you have the right influences in your life. Make sure that you're a part of a small group. Make sure that your walk with the Lord matters. Make sure that your walk with the Lord matters and is important to you.